Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be washing my grotty van. I know as well as you do, many of us have got vehicles that have been sat around for like good 6 weeks because the weather's been that bad. And my van is no exception. My cars are still in the garage, never been out. This is one of my quick versions of washing your car or van. Very simple and easy. Well, let's waste no more time and get down to it. So first and foremost, what do we need? It would help to have a really good power washer to start with. For me, I've got the K7. Now, I would suggest any type of power washer would be great for the job. And of course, with a power washer, you do need a gun. Auto Bright product. No good with a K7. But any other model, maybe it's okay. It's because the swivel action doesn't work and it all gets tied up. They've never been able to remedy that problem. Hey, now this time of year, you really need something that's really going to do the job. Now, without any shadow of doubt, this Bilt Hamber product is the one. And also for your wheels, yes, we're down to Bilt Hamber again. No doubt about it. Also, an important thing is get your 2 buckets out. So let's get straight outside and wash down that van. Looking at the state of that van, it is absolutely filthy. All around, it's absolutely grotty. So first thing we're going to be starting off with is spraying the wheels up. And this is a Bilt Hamber Auto Wheel non-corrosive spray. Give your wheels a really good spray round to get rid of, and this just helps. If, like my wheels, they're actually been washed really well and really polished up perfectly. So this isn't as bad as having something that's you're starting from fresh. So we're going to leave them for around about 10 minutes. And in the meantime, get yourself some foam spray. So one product you really do need on your vehicles is Bilt Hamber Auto Foam. This is a really good product. And not forgetting your snow foam gun altogether. That is a brilliant product, and also the snow foam is a really good one. And that was 25 quid off Amazon. Not a special one, not a lot of money, but they really do the job. While your wheels are breaking down all the rubbish, now I'm going to do my van like I would my car if I was doing it in the summer months. I don't do one side at a time. In the summertime, obviously, it's because it's so warm, you really only want to be doing one side at a time if you can. Depends on the weather conditions, if it's really hot or not. Now with this, because there's so much grime on that vehicle, I've decided to do a side at a time, which really works best. Now if you notice with this snow foam, it doesn't have a high concentrate of foam. Now there is products on the market which gives you a high foam content, but high foam doesn't mean to say it's going to clean it any better. Make sure you get under the wheel arches, because this Bilt Hamber product really works well under the arches. So we can see now our wheels are breaking down. So we're going to be giving those a blast off now. Now I'm not going to brush these or do anything with them now. There's no point, because this product's really good for getting the grime off. In the summer months, I would be most likely giving me brushes and everything at the beginning of the wash. But this time it's winter months and I want to get the job done and get back into the warm, because it is damn cold out there. As you can see, it cleans those wheels off beautiful, doesn't it? Now get under those wheel arches. Now under my wheel arches, it's caked on mud and God knows what. And you can see whilst that swizzle part isn't working on the gun, all the pipe is getting twisted up. Whilst I'm getting off all the grime here, I'm using the gun a little bit closer to the vehicle than I usually do. This is because I'm trying to get off most of the dirt. Though the snow foam works really well, it is a good product, so you really want to leave it on there as long as possible. It is all breaking down now, but remember, this is 6 weeks of grime on this van, and now we're going to start cleaning it off. Now if you notice, I'll be using the gun a lot closer to the vehicle than you necessarily need to. But this is getting all the dirt off, because when we get down to giving it a good wash, you really need that dirt off the vehicle, because you don't want to be washing that dirt round on your vehicle, because you're going to scrape all your paint up. Now you can see all down at the bottom there, it's such hard on. And in the winter months, your vehicle picks up a lot of tar from off the roads, almost like the summer really. There we go, that's looking a lot better already. Bear this in mind, there's still a lot of residue of dirt on that bodywork. Now I've got my 2 buckets ready. Inside one of those buckets, I've got Auto Finesse lather, which is a really good product. Now this is your wash mitts. These are cheap ones off of Amazon. Also, do make sure you've got some grit guards in. I've got 2 in the bucket which I rinse the cloths off, and 1 in the bucket which I actually put onto the vehicle. So if a lot of people don't realise, snow foam in your vehicle now, just before you're about to wash it, does help the vehicle fully. It stops any rubbish getting onto your mitt from the vehicle. Use one side of the mitt first, then turn over your mitt to the other side and do the same again. So you've got less contact with the vehicle, and just get your other mitt and do the same. Once again, over the top. Then turn over your cloth to the opposite side. You can see how this snow foam works really well. A lot of people don't do it this way. They believe that the snow foam you put on, spray it off, and that's it. If your vehicle is this dirty, you do need another second layer of snow foam. Always leave the bottom of your vehicle to last, because you don't want to pick any grot up and put it on the top part of the vehicle. So we're now going to be starting those wheels. Well, I'm going to give me wheels a good foam up, and now we're going to be attacking these wheels with brushes. I do have a good selection of brushes, never short of them. There we go, these brushes are really, really good. Once again, you can get them off Amazon. I'll share the link in the description. And give your wheels a good wash round. Now remember, this is just a winter wash for me. I'm not doing anything special. If this was car, I'd probably spend a good half an hour on just the wheels alone. But it is damn cold out there at the moment. And tonight, they've just said it's going to be probably about -5 or -6 tomorrow morning. You can see I'm not spending too much time on the wheels, because the thing is, this vehicle's being used every day of the week. So it's not something I'm leaving in a garage and lying around. I'm just getting on with the job. Get off all the real rough, ready grime. Get well in the back of those wheels. Always nice in the summer to take your wheels off and really do them properly. And remember, I'm only doing one side. And this side of the vehicle, just alone, took me around about 30 minutes. Right, we'll get straight back down to spraying it all off. Spray it out all the wheels. That's it, and get it all off the bodywork. It's already starting to look nice and sweet already. And there we go. So next thing you need is a good cloth. Now I actually use a proper towel. Now this towel, once again, is off Amazon. And if I vaguely remember, it cost around about 20 quid. This is no expensive one. This is just a cheap and cheerful one. Okay, I saved the posh ones for the cars. And we're just getting all that dampness off the vehicle. Normally, if I've washed the whole vehicle all the way through, then I would actually get my air gun and blow it all out as well. And that's it. Well, there you go, folks. Wasn't that nice and easy? Now, washing a vehicle like this out in that weather, a hardened person to be out there to start with. Now, like I said before, realistically, you don't want to be doing it in a really, really minus weather, because there's no point. In fact, I left that 6 weeks and I really didn't want to leave it that long. Well, because I've got another YouTube channel as well, I tend to obviously been releasing videos on there, and I haven't had time to get out there and wash the van. That's 6 weeks, and I hate leaving a vehicle that long. And Mrs. Crazy Baker said to me, "Steve, when are you going to wash my van?" And there we go. It doesn't take that long. I mean, that took me 20 minutes to get around that vehicle on one side. Now, to do the whole vehicle, it still took me 3/4 of an hour. And on the other side, I really rushed around as well. And I could have spent a lot more time on the wheels, because tomorrow I'll be back in the vehicle, we'll be back on the road again. Hey, it's that simple. Well, there you go, folks. If you like this type of content, please subscribe and please share. And we'll see you again very shortly on the Crazy Baker channel. Laters!